Yeah, you're right, guys and girls. Welcome back. So, got another little rant at the moment. So, I've just had a break for like 2 hours, just trying to sort of play on the Gears of War. Just did a live stream about 2 hours ago. I've just finished now the live stream after 2 hours. I've been playing for 2 hours of Gears of War. Doing live streams for my YouTube channel, by the way, so you can check that out once it's already out. Now, because this before the live stream, I was doing my half brother's clothes, washing his dirty clothes because he don't do it. He don't wash his dirty clothes and all of that. And I mean, he don't wash his dirty clothes. And then he started calling me just a minute ago to pester me because I've just put Minecraft on there for him and all that to play, right? Anyway, because I wouldn't come to see him because he wanted to show me something, right? Because I'm doing my live stream, and I don't like being like pestered when I'm doing live streaming and stuff. He called me a little shit, a lazy little shit, and we're gonna talk to him in a minute, guys and girls, actually. And also, yeah, if you go on to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of gaming. I do a lot of photography stuff. I've been doing a lot of, like, I'm trying to do some green screen at the moment where basically I'll stand in the background of a green screen and then I'll add pictures or do some talks on my camera equipment, what setups I'm using. And I'll put up my soft boxes as well just to get the nice clean background so you guys and girls get the best quality. I didn't actually yesterday when I was doing the green screen. I didn't use my microphone. So like my pro microphone, which is like from Rode microphone. It's a mini mic or micro microphone. So yeah, so I've got at the moment. So I've got my brother, half brother, sort of playing on Minecraft and pissing people off, calling me lazy because I'm having a rest at the moment because I'm doing some more stuff in a minute because I'm making my mum a cup of tea in a minute. I'm gonna make myself hot chocolate, and then I'm gonna be on VR for a little bit, and then I've got to put his more clothes on to dry in a minute. Got to put his actual clothes on in a minute, and also I just cleaned out my fish today as well, my goldfish, because they were a little bit dirty today, so they're going around pooping and all of that. So I've just done a full clean out, and then he calls me a little shit, little prick. I'm thinking, you little prick. But anyway, we're gonna see him in a minute, guys. He goes, I'll back in a minute. Oh, and actually, just one last thing as well. Also, because I've got my other brother at the moment, he's actually, my real brother actually on the other one, he's actually drinking with his buddies at the moment online. They're sort of like encouraging him to carry on drinking alcohol because he's got an alcohol problem and stuff. We say to him about being an alcoholic and stuff because he like goes and binge drinks and stuff. And I say like, okay, because it's a drinking habit, right? And he drinks excessively a lot, a lot. And he's like, he always seems to hide and says, I don't drink, I don't drink. Well, a lot of people with addictions, they're going to lie. There's a lot of people out there who lie. Obviously, there's quite a few people out there who tell the truth and say, yeah, I'm an alcoholic, which is absolutely fantastic, guys and girls, if you do that kind of stuff. But if you sort of like say to people that I don't drink, I just drink cups of tea or I'm Coca-Cola or fizzy pops and all of that, and you're lying to people, it's not really gonna help your situation out. You just need to come clean and say, look, I need help. That's what you need to do. It's not like you're not like a coward or you're not weak because you want help or you're asking for help. It's not a weak thing. It's actually a strong thing. So just try and come forward and say, look, I need some help. Can you help me? Anyway, guys and girls, I'm back in a second. Alright, guys and girls. Yeah, so we've got this little prick here, guys and girls. No, so we've got this little prick here, guys and girls, calling me lazy because I won't come in there and all that because I'm having a rest because I'm actually washing his dirty clothes, right? And this is the kind of disrespect we get here, guys and girls. That's one. He's a little dickhead. He's a little dickhead. and then he just like laughs about it and shit. So I mean, I'll tell you, and then he laughs about it. It's like, I tell you what, it's like no sort of and I actually let him borrow the PS4 as well, guys and girls. I let him borrow the PS4 because the PS3 like basically fucked up and all that. And yeah, because he basically is on it every single day and he's burning out the consoles, and then he wants other people to sort of like, oh, I want a console, I want a console. And he's in his 50s, and I'm thinking, come on. I mean, he's playing consoles. I've seen lots of people like in their old age and all that kind of stuff, like in their 70s and 80s, playing console games or VR headsets, and that's all great and stuff. But like when he starts like sort of demanding shit like this, and then he's sort of pestering my mum all the time as well and all that, and clapping his hands and all that. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. He knows he's pissing people off, right? And this is, I think, to be honest, we need to definitely do something about this at some point. But anyway, guys and girls, and then tells my mum to. He actually told my mum to fuck off earlier out and all that, so he could have some peace and quiet. And I said to him, if you carry on like that, mate, right, we're gonna put you in a care home and stuff. And he's that, oh, you'll never do that and stuff. You won't do that. Oh, this will always be my home and stuff. No one's gonna get me out of here. I said, this is not your home. This is actually under my mum's name. It's actually the housing is actually my mum's name and stuff. So if she wanted to, she could get rid of him, and there's nothing you could actually do about it.
He said, I can't, so I'll come back.
And then they said, oh, keep coming back. And I said, well, then we'll have to get the police and stuff for you. And then he said he'd beat him up. And I said, well, they've got new methods now and stuff. What they can do now is like shoot people like with either tranquilizer darts or taser them and stuff and knock them out and all that. And he goes, oh, I'm too powerful for tasers. No one's going to stop me and all that. And I said, to be honest, mate, he's just a bit of a dickhead. Well, actually, I wouldn't say he's a bit of a dickhead. He's a large bit of a dickhead. So anyway, guys and girls, if you enjoy this episode, leave a like, leave favourite, share. It's just to show you what goes on. He doesn't listen to anybody in the house. Neither does the other one. Actually, the other one, he nicks pasties out the fridge and stuff and nicks food. He doesn't actually pay anything at all of his keep in the house. And it comes out of my mum's pension. I get the food from basically some Sainsbury's. I'll put pasties in there, right, in the fridge. And then my other brother is like the alky one or the drinking one. He drinks. Well, he goes, oh, I don't drink. Yeah, well, then as he carries on like that, right, then actually we've had a few. It's a zoom currently. I'm not even zooming in. That's weird. I'm not even zooming. But then is like we've had a few like people around here sort of like don't want him here because, to be honest, he's like sort of on edge and shit or something. And he seems paranoid as well. Like when I take my mum to the toilet, he starts thinking that people are like listening to him. So it's like he's got this sort of paranoia, schizophrenia or something. Some weird sort of paranoia going on. So it's...
The other one tells us
and the other one told us that we should be staying awake until he goes to bed at 7 o'clock. Yeah. So it's... And what time is it now? It's 1:31 in the morning. Yeah, 1:31 in the morning. I'm going to do some hot chocolate. I'm going to make my mum a cup of tea. I'm going to put my brother's...
all the neighbours should be staying.
Yeah, he said all the neighbours should be staying at this time and all that. 6, 7 o'clock and all that. And I said, no, they should be going to sleep at night time like everybody, normal person. And he goes, oh, I'm not normal and all that.
And he says, well, I'll tell him. And I said that they put a complaint in.
And then he goes, oh, blame his mum and stuff. His real mum and all that.
And then he says, oh, tell him to bring it on.
Yeah. It just, I tell you what, it just completely gets over me. All of this, it just goes all over my head. And like, so I've just, to be honest, what I've done today, guys and girls, or this morning actually, when he started calling me, I've just ignored him. I've just put my headphones on so I can't hear him, blocked it all out. And then he called me a little shit because I'm just ignoring him. I've just got my headphones on and just fucking ignore him. I got a lock on the door here, so I just lock it in for me and my mum so he can't get in and stuff, and I can just do my work in there. Without being bloody disturbed, because I've got these like headphones, ones I've actually done a review about, not a review but like a talk on, sort of unboxing. So they isolate all the actual sounds from outside. So it's in one way I just ignore him, and then I get this other this other brother of mine is just like sort of completely off his head all the time and stuff. It's hardly any times, and then he was like saying to me earlier, he was going, "Oh, I've got some cake here and all of that. I've got some cake here I've made. Do you want some, mum?" He goes to our mum earlier and all that. And I was thinking to myself, well, a few weeks going back, he said to my mum she ain't going to be around in the next 3 years. And I'm wondering why, unless he's planning on bumping her off. Maybe that's it. Maybe that was the cake. Maybe he's put something in it. So I said, no, don't, yeah.
No, baby.
Yeah, got to be careful, guys and girls. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. I don't know, he could be doing something. Or why would he say to his friends, oh, she ain't going to be around in the next 3 years?
That's because I'm not well.
So, yeah, guys and girls, if something happens to my mum, right, on here, while I'm recording, phone the police. Nah, I'm just joking.
Nah, you wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
You
know,
yeah.
yeah, but it's kind of weird, like, sort of like if something goes on, something weird. But anyway, he's always pissed anyway, and the other one's like sort of complete bloody prick.
Yeah, it's really.
But it's the way it goes. Hey ho, hey ho.
But I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't like it. I don't like it either. But then there's nothing we can do, is there? But anyway, guys and girls.
That one, that 52, it don't belong to me. It's not my son.
Yeah, what's to
So
send him back to his mum then? Bloody hell, simple as.
That's what I said. It's
But then is trying to find his mum and trying to get the directory and know where she is now. She's probably moved somewhere else, or she could be dead.
She was married to a prison officer.
Yeah, or she could be dead. She's probably in her 70s or something, and she's like,
Well,
she
yeah,
was older than you,
definitely.
in a way, older than you. What, younger than Dad? Or older than him?
Yeah, younger than your dad, but older than me.
But anyway,
So,
guys and girls.
68, 69, 71. She'd probably be about 72,
73 years old, so yeah. So she could be dead, more likely not, but I don't know. It's a lot of older people now are living...
Kids she had. She's in touch with 4 of them, but the one who's a bit...
Yeah, a bit simple and all that. She don't want him and stuff, and I'm wondering why.
She told me she said she don't want to ever see him ever again. And then she's on about her lovely, lovely holidays that she can have now.
And I've got a friend of mine who's disabled, right? And basically, he says if he plays up, or if he annoys his mum, or he pisses his mum off or anything, right? He said he knows he's doing that. He said he knows he's doing that, and he said he's apologised to his mum before, right? But and my half brother, he says, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing." He says, "It's the way my mum made me and stuff. My mum made me like this," and I'm thinking, bullshit, mate. Then is right. At the end of the day, you know you're right. You're in the right, or you're in the wrong, right? You know you're right from your wrong, and you're wrong from your right. Now, if you do something bad, right? Obviously, guys and girls, if you know, you can comprehend. If he can play on Minecraft all day long, he knows what he's doing. He knows that he's building something in there. He knows. But yeah, I know he can't open a tin. But that's the thing. Not everyone can open a tin and stuff like that. But that's the way it goes. Everyone's abilities to themselves are different.
He blames his mother because he can't open one.
And then he blames his mum because he can't open a can. Well, just get... Actually, what someone said to me the other day, just get him one of those can openers for his birthday and all that. One of those automatic ones. You could just put the can under there. That's it. Open the tin of beans. And Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to do that either.
But anyway, guys and girls, cheers for watching. Stay safe. If you find this entertaining, or if you find this not entertaining, or it's kind of just show you what goes on in a real life situation, especially when you've got people just trying to rule you in the house, or trying to, but not effectively.
He does know how to smoke tobacco.
But yeah, and he keeps threatening you because he wants tobacco off you all the time and all of that.
He knows how to smoke, doesn't he? He knows how to go to nightclubs.
Yeah. And then you get the other one, he gets his 2 weeks' money and stuff, and then you don't see anything in the fridge and stuff. Like, you don't see any money at all in there.
No, I've got nothing.
So it's like sort of more of a freeloader and all that, guys and girls. Freeloader, that's what I call it. Freeloader. But anyway, cheers for watching. Stay safe. See you soon, guys and girls. And hopefully we're still alive on the next episode.